Previously on Star Trek Online. Empress?
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevon, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Empress. I look forward to a productive conversation.
Franklin Drake says you can be trusted. That is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference.
Empress, the fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus.
I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer and file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
Kitterer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful allies, and with Taurus missing.
Spare me your excuses, Hakiv. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our homeworld.
To your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense.
See, the ship is cloaked, sir. I can't find her on
You may
sensors.
have won this day, but the fight will continue. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate.
And now, the continuation. Captain, we have the Borg sphere on sensors. There are multiple Romulan patrols in the area, sir. We will need to deal with them before we can scuttle the sphere. Ray shields set a course for the closest Romulan ship. Must be like a light warbird. Shouldn't cause us too much trouble. Fire! Multiple warbirds decloaking. Romulan reinforcements warping in, Captain. Ian, give me a scan of the Borg sphere.
Scanning in progress.
I'm not picking up any signs of Romulan ships, and there are no life signs on the sphere. Recommend we destroy it now. Arm weapons. Fire! Captain, our top priority should be to find any technology or research the Romulans may have salvaged already. There is a Romulan communication satellite in this area. If we program it to transmit an emergency signal, Romulans will send a ship here to investigate. We can hide here behind the asteroid. If we run minimum power, mineral content in it should disrupt sensor readings. Once that patrol vessel arrives, we can use a reconfigured Class 2 probe to essentially tag the Romulan ship. Even if they cloak, we'll be able to follow the probe's energy signature. If there's a base anywhere in this region, we'll find it. Hell, I'm laying a course. Excellent. Now we just need a place to hide. If we fly behind that asteroid and power down our systems, I think we should be able to avoid detection. Hell, make it so. It worked, sir. A Romulan vessel is coming to investigate. I have tagged the vessel with a subspace transmitter, sir. We should be able to follow it at warp speed. They are scanning the wreckage of the Borg sphere, sir. I hope they don't find anything useful. The ship has gone to warp, sir. Based on telemetry from the probe, I believe they are traveling to the Gasco system. There is a small colony on a space station there. Lay in a course to Gasco, sir. We can leave as soon as you're ready. Lay in a course, maximum speed. We have arrived in the Gasco system, sir. Scans confirm Borg technology on the station. They have detected us, sir. They are launching several ships, and they have activated their defenses. We have the element surprise on our side for the moment, but they are bound to call in reinforcements. Recommend we eliminate resistance and beam down to the station as quickly as possible. Agreed. Target the closest warbird. Stand by all weapons. Fire! Brace for impact. Heavy plasma torpedo. I've disabled the turrets, sir, but they'll only be offline for temporarily. Fire at will. Transport room, stand by to receive away team. Sir, we have arrived in Gasco Station. The station is on high alert. We should expect heavy resistance. Normally, Starfleet attempts to resolve conflicts peacefully, but in this case, the security of the quadrant requires an armed response. We should interrogate any scientists we find along the way to determine whether the Borg research is located. Acknowledged. Starfleet, what are you doing here? We have traced Borg technology back to this station. We intend to destroy it. Really? I sympathize. That Borg technology is creepy. We all hate it. But we don't have any choice but to work for the Tal Shiar. They're holding my sister hostage to make sure I behave, and she's not the only one. I'll do what I can to help her. You might need help yourself in a minute or two. Your transport was detected, and the station is on high alert. Security forces are already on their way. You don't have a chance. We have no choice. We need to stop what's happening here. Promise you'll try to find my sister, and I'll unlock all the doors in Turbolus for you. There. She's near the medical bay. Good luck. Don't forget my sister. We'll get her out. Phaser's free. Oh. Incoming. Great! Oh. Oh. You are from Starfleet? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. I have no love for the Tal Shiar, but I do have a family. If I complete my work, the Tal Shiar will guarantee our safety. Perhaps we can rescue them. Where are they located? Most of the families are being held in the medical bay lab. You will need to cross the engineering level to get there. Be careful. Some of what they're working on there is quite dangerous. Really? Any use of Borg technology is dangerous. You're talking about devices designed to regenerate damage, replicate themselves, and assimilate anything they could reach. If we had a breach in containment, we could lose the station and everyone in it. Thank you. We'll do what we can for your family. Alright, we've got civilians. Check your fire. Not to tell me anything useful? No? Okay. Power shield. Okay. Let's try to get around this. Well, I did it for our safety, but apparently I've got us stuck. Problem, I'll be able to put another one up and that should dissipate. There he goes. Alright. Oh. Locate all hostiles. Check your fire. We have civilians. Clear. Alright, let's check these logs. Head research log supplemental. The Trojan upheld their end of the bargain and delivered a disabled Borg sphere to the pilotus system. As a precaution, we have not moved the sphere from that location. I do not want to risk powering any systems that might trigger the Borg's regeneration protocols. However, I do feel it is safe to begin dismantling and analyzing the sphere's components. Borg technology shows great promise. I believe we'll be able to improve our weapons and shield technology well within the Empress's timeline. Head Research Log Supplemental. Work to integrate Borg components into our vessels have begun. So far, the process is proceeding as expected. We have increased the combat capabilities of all our ships by upwards of 30%. I still feel like we are barely scratching the surface. There is so much about the Borg technology I do not understand. Some of my researchers have expressed concerns over the risks of experimenting with this technology. I explained the circumstances beyond our control forced us to take extreme measures. I suspect they continue to have misgivings, but they no longer share them with me. Head Research Log Supplemental. I now share my staff's misgivings about this line of research. Incorporating Borg technology into our ships is one thing, but this Commander Nivek has taken over our medical bay and is experimenting with incorporating Borg technology into our citizens. Anybody that expresses discontent with the program either disappears or finds their family being held hostage to ensure their cooperation. We should never have sided with the Tal Shiar, and now it is too late. Oh, that was a louder explosion than I thought. Hope I didn't swallow any nanoprobes. Over here. That takes care of that. We're gonna check the medical bay. We're getting you out of there. Can't even begin to express my gratitude. I'm Serenity Prime, one of the colonies that is still neutral in the conflict between the Republic and the Tal Shiar. Before all this, I was a vocal proponent for the Republic. All I could think is that I attracted the wrong kind of attention for my outspoken beliefs. What do you mean? One day I went for a walk on the cliffs near my settlement. I remember seeing something strange and hearing a metallic buzzing. Then everything went black. I woke up in this cell. No one will tell me where I am or why I'm here. What they do say is that I am a test subject. They're planning on implanting me with Borg technology. I don't think anyone could be so callous. Not even the Tal Shiar. We'll get you home. Alexandria, 1 to beam up. Lord. Over here. Hello? This is Lieutenant Commander Day. Just wanted to let you know your brother is safe and aboard the ship. Thank you so much. Now allow me to assist you. These access codes will wipe our computer core, destroying all of our data. No one will be able to replicate what we've done here without that information. Thank you. Do it. Are you ready to beam up, sir? Alexandria, 5 to beam up. Sir, the Romulans are activating their assimilated ships. We have to destroy them. If we fire weapons at one of them, it'll come online faster. But I think I can delay their activation if we get close enough to send a command sequence. Target the nearest ship. Stand by all weapons. Fire! I want to thank you again for rescuing me from an unpleasant fate. If I could impose on you once more, would you be willing to take me to my colony? I must deliver a report on what's happened to our ruling council, and I'd really like to see my family again. It would be our pleasure. Helm, lay in a course. Captain, we have arrived in the Sereni system. This is supposed to be a neutral colony, but I'm detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships, as well as a shield wall surrounding the planet. If this is a blockade, they're very serious about keeping people out. The warbirds are arming weapons, sir. We might have a fight if we want to return our guest to her colony. Speaking of which, Kayla would like a word. Patch her through. I can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I was away. They were already lobbying our council to join them, but Romulan Republic envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess the Tal Shiar constructed it. You should be careful. It isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. Helm, take us in. I want all weapons primed, ready to go. Open a channel to that ship. This planet is protected by the Romulan Star Empire. State your business. I didn't realize Sereni Prime was a protectorate of the Romulan Star Empire. Technically, it is not. However, the Empress has graciously extended her protection to all worlds in this region of space, including Sereni Prime. There has been recent reports of terrorist activity on the planet. As a service to the lawful residents, we're securing the world against further intrusions. Whether the Serenians like it or not, of course. I'm returning this citizen to her homeworld. Indeed. Identify this citizen. We have no record of that colonist. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. I don't think so, Commander. Basic maneuvers. Target the shield generator. helm. Get us into a planetary orbit. The chip is gonna go missing. Away team to transport to room 2. I can't believe I finally made it home. Thank you. I never thought I'd see this place again. I would give you the grand tour, such as it is, but I need to get back to my family. I never thought I'd see him again either. You should talk to a representative from our council. Follow the path ahead and it will lead you to the central square. There should be someone you can speak with there. Welcome home.
Jolan True, and welcome to Serene Prime. Oh, thank you for returning to Kella to us. I'm sure her family is pleased she is safe. However, you have arrived at an interesting time. I was just preparing to meet with representatives from the Romulan Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging our colony to join their faction. We've done our best to stay out of the conflict until now, but I fear we will soon be forced to take a side.
Yes, we met one of the Empire's representatives in orbit. They tried to destroy my ship.
Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance that feels more like a threat. They offered security services for my world, and I could not risk refusing them. And to be fair, there have been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet.
Abductions?
A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think Sela likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence they are responsible, however. In fact, there's no evidence at all. And I think that if the Republic were behind these kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind. If you would care to speak to the representatives, I would be interested in hearing what your opinion of them is.
I'm honored by your request, Counselor. Like a word with you. You are not welcome here, Starfleet. Counselor feels different. She asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion. That she is a fool. Federation are allies of the terrorists who seek to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You will do nothing here but sow dissent and unrest. I also know that you destroyed a ship protecting this planet, with callous disregard for the safety of the citizens of this colony. I have nothing more to say to a murderer. He left me no choice. You had no choice. Those words have been the excuse of monsters since time immemorial. On the chance, however, that the Council is foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I will explain that the Romulan Star Empire is Serene Prime's only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational effectiveness to keep this planet safe. The terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own loss and suffering. Your intentions are clear, Sub-Commander. I think I've heard enough. A pleasure to meet you, Lieutenant Commander. What can I do for you? What is your mission here? My intent was to speak to the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade, and the Council has extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I'd probably be on my way to one of the Tal Shiar's prison facilities by now. The Empress likes to hide her threats in a few layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for a peaceful world like Serene Prime to resist, but if we all stick together, we'll be able to rise up and defeat the Tal Shiar once and for all. You have ambitious goals, Sub-Commander. Good luck.
Well, what did you think of them?
I may be biased, but I think you should join the Republic.
An interesting perspective. Thank you for your suggestion. Our most convincing evidence comes from a survivor of Virenat. And if his story can be believed, he says he knows who is behind these abductions. You should speak to him before you leave. He's behind that building.
I'll listen to his story. Yes, I was at Virenat. My family died there. My friends. It wasn't terrorists who destroyed my home, and it certainly wasn't the Republic. It was the Tal Shiar and their friends. But you don't have to take my word for it. Virenat has been abandoned since the attack. Go see what our Empress does to her people. I'm sorry for your loss. Alexandria, 5 to beam up. Sir, course locked for Virenat. However, there are Romulan ships decloaking. They are hailing us, Captain. On screen. Lieutenant Commander, you are wanted for crimes against the Romulan Star Empire. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. You lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. Sir, there is a Romulan Republic vessel here as well. They're hailing us. On screen. You appear to be having some difficulties with the Tal Shiar. Please, allow us to assist. It's the least we can do for our allies in Starfleet. Glad to have your help, Commander. Lock weapons on that battlecruiser. Open fire. Brace. Tal Shiar will no longer trouble you. Do you require anything else? No. Thank you for the assistance. Sir, I recommend we cross the shield barrier and exit the system before the Tal Shiar reinforcements arrive. Agreed. Lay in a course. Helm, engage full impulse. Lay in a course to the Virenat system. Best possible speed. We have arrived in the Virenat system. Sensors are detecting no signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. For a once populated world, the sensor silence is eerie. Set a course for the planet. Set a course for that debris. Get a sensor analysis.
Scanning in progress.
Sir, this debris appears to be from a Romulan vessel. It's old, but it took some heavy energy weapon hit before it was destroyed. You don't normally see battles like this near agricultural colonies. Sir, this appears to be debris from a vessel of unknown configuration. However, the energy signatures conform to the limited information we have of the Alachi. There's not enough here for the ship to have been destroyed, sir. Whatever it was, it probably survived this battle. This could be the mysterious enemy the survivors talk about. Could it be the Alachi? We need more information. Get us into a standard orbit. I want to go down there. Sir, I'm detecting a vessel. Wait, there's nothing there. Must have been a sensor echo. Keep us at yellow alert. Keep the shields up, weapons ready. Ready to beam to the surface, sir? Transporter room. Stand by, way team on the way. This place is destroyed, Captain, but the damage is only a few months old. I am not detecting any humanoid life signs. However, there are several insect life forms around the area. We should be cautious. Acknowledged. You said insects. That... Phaser's ready. I hate bugs. Ugh. Battle here must have been massive. Over there. Ugh. Over here. It looks to me like they were having some kind of festival when they were attacked. Sir, although this colonist died of a plasma weapons discharge, her tissues appear to be infected with some kind of fungal spores. Bio readings I'm getting are somewhat similar to some of the readings from the prisoners on Installation 18. The evidence of Alachi involvement is mounting. Take a sample. Massive crater. This crater was created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of Romulan origin. Since it's doubtful the colony destroyed themselves, it could only have been the Tal Shiar. Why would the Romulans attack their own people? Force subjugation on their own citizens? Again, halfway here. It's a windmill blade, Captain. Many of the Romulan colonies are using alternative power supplies such as these. With the damage to the blade, though, this structure withstood several explosive blasts of extremely high power. Retrieve a sample for analysis. Ooh. What's that over there? Area seems clear. I think this device is some kind of beacon, but it doesn't conform to any technology I'm familiar with. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we discovered on Installation 18. Get a full scan. Starfleet will want to review our findings. Sir, I'm detecting a subspace transmission. We can access it at that console over there. Welcome, guest. You have one message from Empress Sela. Would you like to play it now? Play message.
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic. I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy. When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life. Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Virinat will not be forgotten.
I'm getting some unusual energy readings, similar to the ones we received from that strange beacon. Oh! Pictures out! Take cover! Captain, a ship from an unknown configuration has decloaked and is arming weapons. Recommend you and the away team return to the Alexandria immediately. Transporter room, beam us up now! It was a scout ship, Captain. We drove it off, but I'm expecting reinforcements any moment. Acknowledged. Red alert. Evasive maneuvers. Shields are down. Fire at will. Get us out of the line of fire. Captain, we are receiving a priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? On screen.
To all Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the Tal Shar. All combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Open a channel to Admiral Tanay.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Virinat and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there. The battle is already underway.
We're on our way, Admiral. Helm, laying a course.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Laying a course, maximum warp.
We are grateful beyond words for your help. You have arrived in the nick of time. New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack, and Admiral Kararek is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault. They are at their final line now. They need your help.
Battle stations!
Glad you could join us. Concentrate fire on their command ship.
You heard her. Tactical, weapons free. Fire at will. Helm, do not lose sight of that command ship. Hold that ship in place as long as you can. Tactical, do you have a lock on that command ship? Reestablishing lock. Concentrate all fire on that ship. shield is down. Hull integrity at 65%. Helm, continue evasive maneuvers. Activate the floor modulator. Hull integrity is back to 90%. Engineering teams, read emergency powered shields. Status. The obfuscation screen has worked. Hull integrity is at full strength. Resume attack. Fire will. Destruction of the enemy command ship has thrown the fleet into confusion. Orbit's free. Target that dreadnought. Let's get rid of the heavy hitters. Sir, we're being hailed by the Romulan Republic. Put it on screen.
On behalf of the Romulan Republic, thank you for your assistance today. You have saved our new world from destruction. I cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed in it. Know that your names will go down in history.
We were honored to be of service. It looks like we're done here, sir. Are you ready to depart the system? Helm, get us out of here. Set course to Starbase 39 for repairs.